training day vlog 2. Now, the reason I'm calling it 2 because we did make a training day vlog about 3 months ago. But what I've decided to do and to bring to my YouTube channel is to show more on what we do when it comes to my training and the life that we live as a boxer while running my own business and all of the stuff that we get up to, because that's a major part of my life, and I think it's going to be good to show you what it is that we do to be the best athletes that we possibly can be, but also the in-depth training that we do for boxing to be the best boxer I can be as well. So starting tomorrow, I'm going to vlog my day, vlog what I'm getting up to regarding my training, and I'm going to do this as much as I can, and this is something that I'm going to bring to the channel. I never enjoyed doing this in the past, but I think right now it's going to be very important to do this, to document my journey, to inspire young guys who are up and coming, but also people who are interested in seeing the life that we live, because it's a major part of my life and I'm open to sharing some of the stuff that we get up to. Now, I'm just about to head to bed shortly. It's been a long day today. It's currently Wednesday and we done our strength conditioning session day 1 today, and we also done an hour of sparring in the evening, hence why I've got a few marks on my face and things like that. So we're literally just back from training there. I'm going to run a bath now, and we're putting in some Radox in there just to relax the body. It's been a tough week of training. We're back in training tomorrow, which we will be doing boxing in the evening, followed by some air bike work as well, and then we'll get heavy training Friday, Saturday and Sunday. But that's the plan of action as of now, and it's just a quick introduction on what we're going to be bringing to the channel. Now, just before I head off here into the next clip of tomorrow, I'm just going to go over the vitamins that I take every night, and yeah, just to make sure that I am taking, again, the calculated steps, the steps of precision, so I'm feeling fit, my body's recovering well, but also to make sure I'm getting the right vitamins into my body, because the lifestyle that we live is hard. We're training all the time, and it's so important you take care of your body when you're trying to be the best athlete or the best boxer you can be. Now, the first one that we have, let me see that there, is folic acid and iron tablets. Okay, we also take retinol there, which is should be shown in the camera. We also take zinc, right? Very important one there. There we go. Don't know if that was shown there. We also take magnesium. Right, there we go. By the way, we take about 9 or 10 of them each night. Collagen for our bones and our bone health. We also take biotin. Don't know why it's not shown, but yeah, there we go. And we got to take vitamin D3 as well, right there. We also take essential omegas there, omega-3, and we take ashwagandha as well, which we try and take one of them a day, which are the gummy version, just because they're the ones they had there. And lastly but not least, we take vitamin C. So they're all the vitamins that we take every night. I've got a note on my phone to make sure that I know when I've ran out of each, and I'll get them ordered from my protein, and I've been doing that for a while, and we make sure 100% to make sure we're doing that through fight camps as well, but I've been taking them when I've not been in fight camps too, and it's a very important habit to get into. But yeah, let's get into this. I'm so excited to share and document the journey. We're going to call this episode 1 though, because it's going to be a new series and we're going to be uploading regular. And yeah, I'll be showing ins and outs of my box training in the gym and my strength conditioning, my running and things like that. So you'll see a bit of the work that my coach Joureny does for me regarding strength conditioning. You also see the work that I do by myself to build my boxing ability. You'll see some clips of me in Combat Central, the gym that I'm training out of. And yeah, let's do this. The next clip will be tomorrow morning. Yeah, so the last thing before I crack on with today, and today's video is not going to be too long. It's just to go over the data, the stuff that we do in the morning regarding the training. And I'm also going to show you our nutrition setup today and the macros that we hit and we aim for every day as well. So at the moment, I'll show you the screen in a wee second. So we're aiming for 1,900 calories. That is a good place for us to be in to drop some weight for our fights, but also have enough energy to target our performance, our boxing or running with full effect. So our carbs are on 200 grams, our protein's on 170 grams, and our fat is on 50 grams, and we're aiming for about 30 grams of fiber in there as well, and that equates to 1,900 calories. Now, when it comes to my fight camp food and nutrition, the best way that works for me for trial and error is in the morning. If I have anything, it's going to be water, of course. We try and get about a litre to a litre and a half in there. When it comes to food or anything like that, or our breakfast in the morning, I tend to try and aim to keep it light. I'll have a protein shake, and I'll have fruit like oranges, a banana, or something like that. We'll then wait until our main meal in the afternoon, which at the moment is tuna, right? It is veg, and we also have eggs on the side there as well. And we also have yogurt too, low fat yogurt. We mix protein powder in with it, and we put on some more fruit on top of it, and that tends to be the meal in the afternoon. We might not have that all at the same time. We might chop that up between 12 and 3 or something like that, and then in the evening, if we do eat, because I might have my evening meal a wee bit before that, before my clients or my training and stuff like that, we will have salmon, or we'll have some form of protein in there with some veg as well. And we tend to get our carb sources from rice if we have anything like that too, or fruit. And yeah, that's the plan of attack now. But the key to success with nutrition is to find a system, to find the foods that work for you, and try to be as consistent as possible. I've got to a point now where I know roughly what's in what. I use my Fitness Pal to scan the food anyway, but if I keep to the same foods every day, it helps a lot, and it means I'm not thinking about my nutrition too much. But hydration is so important. I aim for about 3 litres plus a day. We have at least 2 of them, plus obviously the water in our protein shakes, and extra water during our training and after training too. So yeah, that's our calories for fight camp for this time around. Again, we'll show you a few of the meals that we have. I think I'm missing something out regarding our meals now, but yeah, we'll catch up with that soon. So yeah, that's a plan of attack with our nutrition for fight camp. We've got our fight on the 30th of May, and I'm looking forward to it, and I'm starting to feel good, strong as well. And it's just about now, again, losing these last few kilograms. So we're stepping on the scales for 72 kg. There we go. So here is the Whoop data. This is how we check our racing heart rate. We're also able to see our sleep performance and our HRV too. If our HRV is really low, then we tend to take a rest, and we make sure that we get good sleep to make sure we bump that up. If it's in the hundreds, for me, that means we're in a very good spot. If it's between 120 and 40, it means we're in a fantastic spot. Our resting heart rate is usually between 40 and 42. So the fact that that is sitting at 42 now in our fight camp is fantastic. We're about just over 5 weeks out. We are obviously looking at our sleep performance as well, just to check how that went. So we have got a good few hours of sleep last night, so it means that we are resting recovered for today. We are a wee bit tired. I can feel it in my body just because it has been a heavy week of training so far. But what we do is we take all the data from our Whoop, and then we head into our performance tracker. Now this is where we upload each day how it's went specifically. The red is obviously the days that I've not done, so I'm just going to look back on the data and get that done. This block here is for strength conditioning load. So this is how much load that we've lifted each session, and we do that through our volume calculator. So we'll upload the weight of the exercise name, and the amount of reps. Once we do that, it calculates a number, and we do that for all our session, and at the end it gives us the training load. We upload the training load into the specific day, and again we're able to see what load we're lifting and how much load that is placing on the body. Our next block is just our boxing training, so we'll write down how much hours or time that we've done boxing, what type of session it was, the RPE out of 10, and then yeah, we fill that in. After that, it is our running load, but again we'll upload any interval training in here and the type of work that we done. So on Tuesday night we done our interval training with the treadmill, and we also record the time and the zones that we hit, and we can see the zones that we hit for our Whoop data. This one is my favourite one. This is where we upload our global pain, our fatigue, our mood, our sleep hours, and our HRV. And again, I'm going to fill out yesterday's and this morning's, and that keeps us on track of everything. So as you can see, that's a few of the data that we have there. The reason why the top of it is blank, this was the month that I was doing Ramadan, and there was not too much training focus involved. Although I was doing training in the evenings, I was training for my marathons. I was not doing too much with boxing and things along those lines. That is the only time of the year where I pull back on my training, because we are focused on our faith and focused on a tough month with the fasting. But we're going to get this all the way logged down to there, and then we make a new portal, a new duplicated spreadsheet, and then we start again from the beginning. And yeah, that's a wee bit of the data that we do in the morning, and we check where we're at. And again, if you're not precise, then how can you expect to be at the top of the level? And that's the mindset that we have. So we have finished with our clients this morning and our classes, so we are literally just going to head into town quickly to grab some water on our bike, and then we're way back home to do some work on the laptop. We've got to schedule our Mindset Masterclass training, which we deliver to the men inside our Leader 365 program every weekend. And the topic of discussion, the notes I'll be getting up today for Sunday, is all about how to navigate through social events and how to get the best out of your weekends. So when you come back to the new week after the weekend, that you're ready to go. Because I see a lot of men struggle with this, as they overindulge in food or drink on the weekend, and they find it hard to get back on track on the Monday. So we're going to be speaking on solutions, how to navigate this, and how to build better beliefs around it to make sure we're getting the results that we want, to build the consistency that we need. We're also going to be getting notes down and rebuilding our new course called the Man's Rebuild, and we'll be uploading that as a course to buy. And the whole objective for that is to help men truly rebuild up to strong, confident and fit guys, and be in the best shape of their life, but also understand what it truly takes regarding the actions they have to take, and also the way that they have to live. And we're going to help men rebuild from the ground up, building a stronger foundation. So that's the plan for this afternoon. Then we've got a client at 4, then we're straight into the boxing gym tonight, and the next clip will probably be me inside the boxing gym, or going over a few of the notes and a wee bit of work this afternoon. But yeah, a light session today, but I'll get a few clips in and on to the next one. Now, I made a mistake yesterday. I actually forgot to get the clips from first evening session. So I'm just going to record what we're doing today on a Friday. But last night we headed into the boxing gym, and that was the main session for yesterday. It was a tough session. We done boxing for an hour with the coach, and then we finished off with some air bike work, burpees and some heavy bag work as well for our fitness and conditioning. Now at this moment I'm feeling quite fit, to be honest with you, quite strong, and I'm really looking forward now to the next 5 weeks to take that to a new level. And we're about to head out on a run now. We've got 15 minutes to do today, warming up before that as well, which I'll add in what we do for the warm up. Then we are doing our boxing tonight. We're going to be in the boxing gym for 3.5 hours. So we're moving our strength conditioning session to Sunday instead. We usually do it on a Friday, but my legs are feeling a wee bit heavy this week, so we're still going to get all the sessions in. It's just about adapting and adjusting to different days, and obviously that's a hell of a lot of hours of training today, but that's what we do, that's the way that we live. And you'll see in the next clip a wee bit of the running route and some warm-ups that we do. Boom, there we go. So that was a 50-minute run at zone 2 with a good warm up at the start, and we're just back now. We just get changed, we're going to head home, grab a shower, get some food, and then I've got to take my bike into the garage to get it fixed, which will be there overnight, and then we're into boxing tonight. So we're training from about 5:30ish till about 9 o'clock. We've got a lot to work on tonight, and that is the day with training, so I'll put clips up of that today. Obviously we missed yesterday's work, but we're getting us up today, so that's the plan of action. Just going to head on the bike now, head home, grab a shower and get some food, and then we're straight into a client at 4, and then we're into training after that. So there we go. So we just came back home. So a wee bit about what we're having for food today and lunch. We had our breakfast this morning, which to be honest was just a protein shake with some fruit. We're up at 5 AM this morning, and we're straight into our class, our first class to take of the day, which was at 6 AM. That is the only class that I do at that time during the week. So we had clients and classes all the way up until 12ish, then we went out on a run at 12 to 1, and then we just came back there. So we're going to grab something to eat now, and then we're obviously going to grab a shower. Then we're straight to take the bike down to the garage. Now, what we're having now is I have prepped myself this week yogurt, Skyr yogurt, low fat, right, with protein powder in there, and we put blueberries on top of that as well, which I enjoy to have too, and it means we're getting a protein source in there with the added protein in with it. And then we're having a protein shake on the side too, with our almond milk to mix with that as well. The reason I'm selecting almond milk because it tastes so much better and there's less calories in it compared to the normal standard milk, which means that I am going to be hitting my nutrition and still enjoying the protein shake as well. Before I head off as well, after I wash, I'm going to have my salmon vegetables, and then that will be us for the afternoon. Then we'll have a quick bite to eat tonight, which will be eggs and veg again, and we'll have some other stuff on the side depending on where I'm at with the calories that specific day. And yeah, that's a plan of action. That's some of the food that we're eating today and some of the stuff we're having. Now, to be honest, this is just going to be a channel that's raw. We're not going to edit too much. We're going to put in as all that we can when we're doing our vlogs, when we're editing our training, and just try to show you as much as we possibly can. But I want to keep this channel real. My channel's always been real, always authentic, and I'm trying to make sure that you understand the work that we put in and what it truly takes to be the best that you possibly can be. And yeah, it's a lot of sacrifice, it's a hell of a lot of work, but the outcome is worth it. The results are worth it, and at the end of the day, we just want to be at our best. So yeah, we're just having our lunch now. We have our veg and salmon here, and we were just getting into that now. We're also going for a second bottle of water today. We've added a quarter of electrolyte in there as well to hydrate, because we're sweating a lot obviously in the middle of fight camp, and this is the protein that we've been using too, which is the mint flavour, which is my favourite. I've tried all the flavours over the years, and that's the one that is not sickening when you have it for a good while. So I'll always make sure to order that in. Hydrating, feeling strong, hitting our nutrition, and yeah, we were going to do a wee bit of work on the laptop for our business today. We had an hour's work on the laptop between 8 and 9 when we had no clients or classes. So we always make sure that we are dedicating to our business, boxing, training and life. And yeah, that's it for now. So we're going to head down to take this bike into the garage. Then we're going to walk along to our work gym. Then we got a client at 4. But yeah, the bike has to be left overnight, unfortunately. Then we'll head into the boxing gym tonight. And like I said, we're going to be there for a hell of a long time. And then that's the end of the day. We also pray as well. If you don't know, if you haven't seen my video, we reverted to Islam 2 years ago, and we've been building on our faith over the past 2 years. So we're aiming for 5 prayers a day. We just got our second prayer done there. And yeah, complete dedication to the game, and boxing's a huge part of my life, and I really am obsessed to try and be the best that I possibly can be, because it's a hard life, it's a tough life, but the character that it gives you and the results, it cannot be matched. So continue to put in the work and realise that sometimes it isn't pretty, you know, it's raw, it's real, it's nitty, gritty work, and don't get caught up with all the fakeness that life has to offer on social media and just life in general. If you want something, it's going to take work, it's going to take sacrifices, and it's as simple as that. You're going to piss a few people off with your focus. Accept it, you just got to go on. So yeah, let's do this. We're going to yes, there we go. So that is our boxing session done. You would have seen the clips there. And it was a 1,000 calories session just along with the boxing there. So it was a lot we done today. I came in, I got a good warm-up, skipping, things like that, working on my footwork and my stance. Then there was a few of the boys in. We done a bag circuit, worked on a few things as well, and that was tough, to be fair. That lasted a good bit of time. Then we went into our fighters circuit, which we tend to do on a Friday evening with the Combat Central, which is an absolute killer. Then we went into another bag circuit to finish, and yeah, a fantastic session, to be honest. My motorbike's in the garage, so I've actually got my mountain bike down here at my work gym, so I'm going to cycle the mountain bike home, and yeah, just to get a wee bit extra fitness in. And this is a typical day that we do, to be honest. A lot of activity, a lot of movement, and a hell of a lot of training as well. And on top of that, we're obviously building our business too, so we have our business work in there, which I've not shown you because this is not what the series is about. It's a bit about our training, our mindset, and the journey to becoming a pro boxer, which I'm excited now to show you again the inner work that we do, because not a lot of people know and understand. They might think they know what hard work is, but when you've came from a place that I've came from and you've not been gifted any chances or any opportunities, you've came from rock bottom, you've had vices ruin your life, and I've came out the other side flying. Is every day easy? Nope, no chance. It's a hell of a lot of work, like I said, but we're here to be the best, and we're committed, and we're not messing about with this. We're training relentlessly. We're trying to be our best every day. We make a hell of a lot of mistakes too, but we're learning. We're trying to learn from the best, and yeah, we're showing up, and we're aiming to do the best that we can. So tonight I'm going to head home. I'm going to get some water down me, hydrate, and yeah, no more meals tonight. I had an hour meal before training. I had some veg and tuna, and had, yeah, that was all I had, to be honest with you. So I'm going to go back, get some water down me, take all my vitamins tonight. And yeah, actually, I went into the shop and I got a chocolate bar just for quick energy before the session. And then we have our food shop tomorrow for Sunday, which it will arrive, and then we'll prep our food for the week. The prep was okay, could have been better for myself, to be honest, for this week. But we're on track and stuff, so yeah, let's do this. So yeah, that's the first part of the series done. Day 1, episode 1, whatever you will call it, and I'm interested and excited to show you the next part. And yeah, any questions, anything resonated, you want to know anything, or you want me to make any videos, you have any ideas, comment in the comment section below. We got our fight on the 30th of May. We train out at Combat Central in Helmsborough. Big shout out to Combat Central for training us over the past few years and helping us develop. And yeah, let's do this. I'll see you in the next video.